Hello everyone, how are you doing? I hope you are doing fine. Who is the YouTuber? You, I, or maybe my four vegan toothpastes. Every toothpaste has a different color. This one is red, blue, yellow, and green. Natürlich vegan, of course vegan. Today I would like to make a tag, the vegan tag, with Gary. Gary has a YouTube channel. I would like you to check some of his videos out. He uploads videos about his vegan life, and he plays with his two dogs, and he also plays the guitar. I mean, he plays with his dogs, he loves his two dogs, he goes for a walk with his two dogs, and so on. I am going to leave the link of his YouTube channel in the description below of this video, just in case if you want to check his YouTube channel out. And now, intro. Gary, I hope you will get soon your first 100 subscribers. I have 3,500 subscribers at the moment. People, please tell him that I sent you. The link of his YouTube channel is in the description below of this video. Now I am going to ask you a couple of questions, Gary. I hope you will be able to answer them. So Gary, are you ready for the first question? Aren't you? Well, I hope so. Let's start it. Shall we? The first question is, how long have you been a vegan or a plant eater? Is it really hard to be 100% vegan for you? For me, it's really difficult or complicated to be 100% vegan or a plant eater, and why? As you know, medication is not vegan. If I get ill, I'll have to take some tablets, and vegan is not and the medication is not vegan. I try my best. I am not 100% vegan. I try to avoid eating fish, meat, and dairy products. Gary, do you share my point of view? Do you have a different opinion? Please tell us something about you.
You have a very, very big shadow.
Yeah, it's on.
How long have you been a vegan?
I've been a vegan a little bit less than a year.
Do you remember the day you decided?
I decided to be a vegan last year on February the 10th of 2017. TJ here is not a vegan.
Why are you a vegan?
I became a vegan because of I wanted better health. I was severely overweight. I was climbing over 240 pounds. I wanted to feel better. I was under a lot of medication. I just wanted to, it's hard for me to articulate.
To free yourself of it?
Will you stop it? I'm on video here, you're not helping.
You wanted to free yourself of some of the health things?
I want to free myself of the medication. I wanted to free myself of the doctors. I just wanted to sleep better, and things are better now.
Do you think it's hard to be 100% vegan?
I think it's very hard to be 100% vegan. I think that if you are used to eating lots of meats and greasy foods and fast foods, that it can be very difficult to find. They don't make any fast food vegan places. You have to go someplace and assemble your own food. You can buy certain foods that, like for Trader Joe's, specialty shops, that may be vegan dishes, but they just don't make anything easy. You can't just go down to a donut place because it's going to have milk and eggs in it. You can't go down to the hamburger places because it's gonna have meat in it, and it's gonna have bad salt and bad sugars. So it's a lot harder to be a vegan, a lot harder to be 100% vegan. So I consider myself a 99% vegan.
The second question: have you grown up in a vegan atmosphere? I mean, was your family vegan? Is your family vegan, or you are the only member of your family who is vegan or a plant eater?
Did you grow up in a vegan environment or atmosphere?
No. In my home, until the age of 65, I was just a normal person. I ate meat, I ate sugar. I didn't consider where my food was coming from. I just simply ate it. And
what did you consider your favorite food back in those days?
I used to love hamburgers and hot dogs and pizzas and all the cookies and bagels and donuts, and I mean, I ate just about everything that came across my plate.
Who in your family is vegan?
I'm the only one that's vegan in my family. The dogs aren't vegan, they're carnivores. My wife isn't vegan. I'm the only vegan.
And now, the third question. The third question is, why are you vegan? Well, some people think that we are vegan because we wanted to save animals. Well, you might be right at a certain extent. I am a vegan for several reasons. I want to protect animals, yeah, that is one reason. The second reason is, I said this earlier in one of my videos. We people can be 100% vegan, or we can try to be vegan. However, we can't live without water. I can't do it without water. We need water. And what do you mean by that, Jose? What I mean, people, is to make a simple salad, I need less water. I'll waste less water. And to make a steak or a piece of meat, you will have to waste a lot of water. So if you are a vegan, you consume less water, and you can help other people. There are some people around this world who need some water to survive. Just think about this question. What do you think, Gary? Well, there are other reasons to be vegan. For example, you can improve your health condition. That is all. I hope you really liked this video. If you found this video useful, please share this video with all your social networks like Google, Plus, Facebook, Twitter, and so on. I wish all of you a happy day, or maybe a happy good evening or night if you are going to sleep. Bye bye.
Tell me something about yourself as a vegan.
Well, since I've been a vegan, like I said, less than a year, my fingers are actually less crooked. I use a lot my hands for when I work.
What do you mean less crooked?
They used to be, I used to have severe arthritis in my hands, and I would be taking very, very difficult to take drugs for my arthritis. But since I've been a vegan, I'm on no medication, and and my arthritis is better, and my hands used to be very deformed are now straightening up.
What did the doctor tell you in your early 60s about when you turned 65 and the arthritis medications?
That's another thing. And when I turned 65, they were going to take away that medication from me because it's so dangerous for your heart. Well, I don't take it anymore. I don't have that risk anymore.
And what do you see as the advantages of being a vegan?
Well, our price bill, the price of our food is better. We don't spend so much on meat and all the things I used to have. I may spend a little too much sometimes on nuts and maybe legumes, beans. But overall, I think that we've saved some money because I've been a vegan.
What do you think is the most expensive part of being a vegan?
Most expensive part of being a vegan? I guess the most expensive thing is to buy nut butters or pre-made vegan foods. Those are expensive. Or large quantities of nuts. Sometimes you don't have a choice but to buy small. You have to buy large. That can be more money.
Have you found it advantageous to buy certain foods rather than preparing them yourself?
I find that if I buy raw foods, regular vegetables, and prepare them myself, that I get a better quality product. I don't add the preservatives that you get in cans. I don't add the salts. It works out better for me. I make my own beans, for example, and I make my own milk because I don't want the preservatives that are in the dairy milks. I don't drink dairy milks, but in the nut milks. And so I think overall my health has been better because of it.
And what do you think is the least expensive part of being a vegan?
Well, vegetables are a lot cheaper than, you can buy almost any vegetable out if you go down to your local grocery store, and that will be a lot less money than, say, buying a pound of meat.
Have you employed any strategies when it comes to buying fruits and vegetables?
Well, I try to go to farmer's market, or I do CSA, probably just strike that. I try to buy my vegetables on sale. I try to buy them during the season. So during the season is when I buy my vegetables. I try not to buy things that are from other countries like Chile or Mexico, because they don't have the same guidelines as the United States for pesticides. I try to buy local if I can, but you can't always do that. So when I can't, I wash my vegetables, I wash my fruit, and I still eat them.
All right, do you have any other thoughts you want to share about being vegan before we close? Okay,
so the other really cool things that I've noticed is as I was aging, I had these funny looking red spots all over my skin. And my doctor was saying those are age spots. In 1 year, they're gone. I don't have any age spots anymore. Another thing is, as I was overweight, I used to snore all the time, and I also didn't sleep very well. I sleep so much better, I don't snore anymore. Also, I have a lot more energy than I ever had before. Even though I exercised back in those days when I was overweight, I still have more energy.
And the one question that every vegan asks, where in the world do you get your protein?
I get my protein by eating rice and beans. I like tofu, as a matter of fact I love it now. I eat hummus on a regular basis. Protein is not a problem anymore. And sometimes what I do is I add a protein powder to my breakfast. Anyway, I hope I answered all your questions.
Thank you for your answers.
You're welcome.